Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Gist with Ada. In today's gist, we're going to be talking about 7 things that you shouldn't ignore before you go into marriage. Now, if this topic is something you're going to be interested in, then keep on watching. Welcome back. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Ifeoma Ada Oke. I'm a relationship coach and I talk about everything relationship, personal development, and lifestyle. So today I'm going to be talking about some red flags you shouldn't ignore, things you shouldn't ignore before you say you want to settle down with that person or you are ready for marriage. Okay, I understand that once women get to the marriageable age, that age where everybody is seeing you and asking you questions, where is your man, or are you not ready for marriage, why are you not married yet, and all of that, the pressure sets in. I know, I understand, I was once there, but that is not an excuse for you to ignore the red flags you are seeing just because you want to settle down. Unfortunately, the red flags that you're going to ignore before marriage might likely not go away. Look, there's a high chance it will not go away, and that is why most marriages end up in early divorce or heartbreaks. Okay, so you don't want to put yourself in that situation. You don't want to be one of those people. If you intend to marry and marry well, then you need to watch this video to the end so that you would know some of these red flags that you shouldn't be ignoring at all. Now, the first in my list is inconsistency. The man is neither here nor there. Marriage is not going to make him become consistent with you. Yes, if he is inconsistent with you now, he's most likely going to marry you because he probably feels pity for you, and then after marrying you, the behavior is going to continue. A man that truly wants you is going to be consistent with you, and he's going to show it with his actions. So you don't have to ignore and say marriage is going to fix it. Marriage is not going to fix it. 90% of the time, whatever you see in relationships will triple in marriage. The statistics are that high. So don't kid yourself to say, oh, the reason why he's not consistent with me right now, the reason why he's not showing up for me all the time or being there for me, or the reason why he makes me chase after him is because we are not yet married. If you're the one doing all the work now, chances are you're still going to do all the work in marriage. So please don't fool yourself and don't fall for that, okay? The second in my list is disrespect. And disrespect can come in different forms. It can come in criticism. He criticizes everything that you do, every little thing that you do. I remember while I was in the university, a good friend of mine ended her relationship because of this. Now, the guy will criticize her dressing, maybe when she's not looking that good. Sometimes you just want to throw some things on and just let yourself go. The guy will criticize her, but the times that she's looking good, that she's looking all put together, the guy will not say anything about it. And then when she brought her attention to it, the guy was like, you're looking good, so there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to point out to you. You did well. So if I don't say anything, just know that you're looking fine. And she was like, isn't that weird? Do you understand? And it continued like that, and she wasn't comfortable because her strongest love language is words of affirmation, but the guy did not care. All right, and she could not stand for it. So criticism is one disrespect. The second form of disrespect can be the act of putting you down. When the guy loves to put you down, you could be doing something good, but he's telling you, what are you doing, and what's so special about what you did, and what's so special about what you're wearing, and what's so special about, do you understand? Just loves to put you down. The third form of disrespect is threats to end the relationship. I don't know if you've been in that kind of situation before, where the guy constantly threatens to end the relationship. You hear things like, it's not like this relationship is even, if you behave this way now, just end this relationship. If you keep talking like that, I'll just end this relationship, something like that. So this kind of things, you shouldn't stand for it. Another form of disrespect is disloyal. He is disloyal all the time. You keep seeing him in situations that he's not supposed to be in. You see him being disloyal all the time. All of these 4 things I just listed are types of disrespectful behavior, and you shouldn't stand for it. Okay, the third thing you shouldn't ignore is little or no communication. You find out that you're the only one always reaching out, always wanting to talk to this person, but the person is not ready. He can be saying things like, I don't like to talk too much. I tell people, communication is much more than talking. Communication is a form of building bond with the person you are in a relationship with. And if this person is not ready to have conversations with you, to build a bond with you, then there's no need for that relationship. It's not going to change in marriage. This is one reason why some people will get married and still be feeling lonely, because the person is not there. You can't rely on them to share what is happening with you in your life. They are not there. They are nowhere to be found. They are not interested. Okay, so do not ignore this. If it's showing you these signs now, you need to take it seriously and ask yourself if this is the kind of marriage you want for yourself. Okay, the fourth one is unforgiveness. Unforgiveness is a big thing. They keep referring to the things that you have done in your 1960s. That means they've not forgiven you, and it is a big red flag. Unforgiveness is a big thing. You shouldn't ignore it at all. This kind of person is going to be vindictive. Yes, the person is going to be vindictive. So you need to be careful. This is not the kind of person that you should be in a relationship or even in a marriage with. Forgiveness is a big part of healthy relationship. It's a big part of building a healthy relationship. If the person does not know how to forgive, then there's problem, there's an issue, and it needs to be dealt with, and you need to think about it very well if that is the relationship that you want to be in, or if that is the kind of marriage that you want to be in. Okay, now the fifth one is he doesn't make out time for you. He's always busy. Tim, I'm busy. There's a project I'm working on. There's this. There's always one excuse. He doesn't make out time for you. Then you need to rethink that relationship. If he's not making time for you now, and you think that marriage is going to solve that issue, my dear, there are married people that hardly see their husbands. So don't think because you're going to be under the same roof with this man, so things are going to change. He needs to start making time for you now. He needs to start making that sacrifices for you now. Like I said, don't think marriage is going to change that aspect of him. If he's not making the sacrifices now, chances are he will not make that sacrifice even in marriage. Now the sixth one is he has bad relationship with his family and friends. One of the ways to know if a man is going to be good to you, good to your family, good to your friends, the people in your circle, is the way he treats the people in his circle. Don't be deceived. If he comes to tell you that everyone around him is bad, chances are he's the bad person. Yes, chances are he is the bad person. The way he treats his family, the way he treats his friends is a reflection of how he's going to treat you, your family, and your friends. That is the absolute truth. Marriage is not going to change him. The truth of it is, you cannot give what you don't have. So if he doesn't know how to treat his people well, he will not know how to treat your people well. And marriage is not going to change that. So you need to be very, very sure if this person is the person that you want to be with in marriage. The last on my list is comparing you to others. You are never good enough around him. You are never ever good enough. He's constantly comparing you to others. Can't you see what this person is wearing? Can't you see the kind of hair this person made? Can't you see? Can't you see? Look, you are your own person. Those people he's comparing you to, they are their own people. So you cannot be them and they cannot be you. So you need somebody that is going to appreciate you for who you are, love you for who you are. Do not end up with somebody that is going to compare you to other people all your life, because it's going to even continue in marriage and it is exhausting. You are your person. You cannot be that other person. If he's not satisfied or he doesn't see you as good enough, then it's better not to be in a marriage or in a relationship with that kind of person. You need somebody that is going to be your number one fan, that is always going to be cheering you on. You don't need somebody that is going to be putting you down. Now, understand that marriage is beautiful. Marriage is beautiful, but it can only be beautiful when you choose the right partner. So you need to be careful. Stop ignoring red flags. Listen to your intuition. One of the things that God has blessed us with, women, is strong intuition. So do not ignore what your intuition or what your mind is telling you. If you know that this person is not right for you, please and please don't allow pressure to push you to ignore the red flags and end up in marriage, and then you begin to regret later. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. Give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.